So this is a video I didn't think I would be making, especially considering I had just finished. Like, I'm uploading the final part of my little God of War mini series where I basically speed through the game to show you how to get one of the trophies that is required for platinum, which requires you to beat the game in 5 hours beat the game in under 5 hours. I had just finished the final part. I'm uploading it right now as I'm recording this video. It is 3 o'clock in the morning as of me recording this. I'm just now uploading the final part of that little mini series. It's over 2 hours long. I spent yesterday afternoon up until this point working on the video, which brings me to this video topic. I got kicked from a Discord server I really liked being in. No, trust me, there are some aspects I didn't like, but of course, I still lived with them. Mostly the channels I couldn't do anything in. I could, and getting notifications for even muting those channels, you still get the notification. I mean, you get the notifications, but you don't get push notifications. But when you go on that server or server channel, it'll show however many messages are sent, if you're mentioned in it, at least. Of course, there's a line I couldn't type in. So, yeah, that I didn't like, but it is what it is. It's whatever. But otherwise, I did enjoy my time in that server. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I was kicked from it. And why was I kicked from it? Because I said I wanted to leave. I said it was time for me to leave. And the reason why I said that was because obviously you could tell from my channel for over the past week or so, week and a half or so, has been mostly God of War videos, because for my birthday 2 weeks ago on the 11th, I got the God of War games on my PS3. So I got God of War 1, 2, Chains of Olympus, and Ghost of Sparta. I got those for my birthday for $25 for all 4 of them, which was a good deal. Because it was either $10 for one of them or $15. $10 for Ghost of Sparta and Chains of Olympus separately for each of them. They were both $10, or it was $15 separately each for God of War 1 and God of War 2. I managed to get all 4 of them for $25 because they were collections. So I got the collections, and that's how I got them. And that's what I've been spending most of my time doing, which is why I wasn't active in the server as much as I normally was, because I was busy focusing on those. To prepare my playthroughs for. Obviously, I've done God of War 1. I'm working on doing things in Chains of Olympus while doing things in God of War 2. So I'm kind of playing through 2 games at once. Obviously trying to get the platinum for them, but also making it to where, I know what I'm doing, so it doesn't take me like 20 minutes to do like one puzzle or something like that. Unless, it's something like a long puzzle, like you have to like go certain places, do certain things, and backtrack and all. I'm sure you get what I mean. It's so I know what I'm doing when I get to that point in my playthroughs. When I get that, then obviously I've mentioned Chains of Olympus is going to be the next one I'm doing. And for one of the trophies, I have to beat the game on hard difficulty, which is what I'm doing. Because I'm playing on hard difficulty, obviously it's not easy. So it's taking longer than it would on like normal. So, yeah. I've been spending... Obviously, I've made like other videos here and there since then. But otherwise, it's been God of War. Well, God of War 1. Hence why I made the miniseries. I made the miniseries to, like, kind of help people out for those who wanted, like, to figure out how to, like, get that one trophy in the first one, if they wanted to platinum it. But it was also so I can make... Say I wanted to make a God of War video, but I couldn't do a video on like 2 Chains of Olympus or Ghost of Sparta because I haven't beaten those yet on my own time. So I have to go to either God of War 1 or God of War 3 for it. And with how many times I've beaten 3, and since I got back to playing 1 recently, it's yeah. Obviously, I'm going to play 1. Because, up until my birthday, when I got the game on the 11th, it had been 18 years since I played the game. The game came out in 2005, and I had not played it since then. Before, I got the game on my birthday, so... Of course I'm going to play the shit out of it. And make a video if I wanted to make like a God of War video, but couldn't on any other games. I made videos on God of War 1. And that's where the vast majority of my time has been going. Making these videos for you, like, obviously, like, as I just mentioned, as of me recording this video right now, at 3:07 in the morning, I'm currently uploading the third part, the finale of my mini-series on speeding through the first God of War. It's a little over 2 hours long. I've been working on since yesterday afternoon. So, of course, like, I've been putting my time and work into that video. Because I'm not going to make, like, a 10 minus minute video with whatever. No, I'm going to do something I can hopefully entertain people with, but as well as help them out if they needed it. Which is what the point of that miniseries was for. And that's why I haven't been active in the server that I was kicked from. And also why I mentioned it was time for me to leave that server. Because with me focusing on this channel more and more to, like, keep up with, the growth of the channel, of course, supply and demand. The more people subscribe to me, the more work I have to put in my videos, meaning I get less time to myself. Which is why it's taking me so long to beat these God of War games on my own time, because I'm busy working on other stuff at the same time. Like, there's times where I'll even be working on multiple videos at the same time. Like, if I'm, like, working on one video, get a clip, and edit something, and edit that clip, like, I'll start working on another video. There's a lot, I do that a lot of time. So, obviously, it's putting more work on me, which understandably is my fault. But again, supply and demand. The more people subscribe to my channel, the more work I have to put in my videos, and the more videos I have to make. You know, it's a sacrifice I have to make. And it's reasons like that. I'm up again at 3 in the morning. I'm actually hardly active on my socials at this point because I'm working on videos and everything. So yeah, like, is that bad? Like, is that a reason to kick someone from the server for when they say it's time they left? Because, you know, they're focusing their time on things to, like, entertain other people or whatever. Is that a bad thing? Personally, I don't think it is. I mean, it's stressful for me to do, sure, but as long as you watch the videos, you enjoy them, then that's time and work well spent making these videos. Because at the end of the day, all I want to do with these videos is to, like, entertain people. And, you know, just have them laugh, because, again, this is what I want to do. If I'm willing to sacrifice my own personal time, like, I could be spending, like, playing Pokemon on my own time, things, or, you know, watching shows like The Proud Family, which I have been watching recently as well. Whenever I have a little spare time, when I'm not working on videos, like, I'll watch a show, like a couple episodes of a show, and then start working on video, which is why I pre-record. That way, the video's done for the next day, and I don't have to work on it the next day. That's why I pre-record these videos normally. You know, so I don't have to, like, work on them, and I can, like, have time to myself, or think about what I want the next video to be. Like, so even when I do have time to myself, I'm also kind of still, like, working in my own way, because it's still, like, while I'm doing things on my own time, I'm still, like, thinking of what I want to do for, like, a video or whatever. And it's, yeah. Obviously you can't tell, but I am tired. The only thing that's keeping me awake right now is, you know, me making this video, me worrying about the people I was in this server with. I actually did enjoy talking to, by the way. And this T. Yeah, it's T now. But is it really so wrong to want to leave a server, even for a little while, to, like, have time to yourself or work on things? Like, is that really so wrong? I don't think so. And, you know, I mean, I'm going to be fair and honest here. It was my fault for not specifying why I said it was time I left the server. It was my fault. I do take responsibility for that. It was my fault. I apologize. But people should still at least let that person explain as to why they're leaving the server. You know, especially if there's someone you talk to quite often. Like, let the person explain. And that's the biggest reason why I left the Touhou fandom, because the Touhou fandom, if you didn't like something the vast majority of a fandom liked, people would block you and whatever. They would block you, send people give you hate, without even giving you a chance to explain why you don't like that thing in the fandom. That's why I left the Touhou fandom to begin with. But it's also happening here. Like, I'm just trying to, like, make videos for people, like, have fun while, like, you know, having fun myself, making the videos and everything. Of course, not all the videos are going to be, like, positive, like this one, the DK Oldies video I made last week, which took almost 2 days to make. Yeah, goddamn, that one took forever. But obviously, you can tell since I hit 100 subscribers a couple months ago or whatever, however, I think it was December, I think. Since I hit 100 subscribers, I have obviously been, like, making, like, upwards of 2-hour-long videos, spending sometimes multiple days on that one video, you know, to hopefully meet the standards of my audience. So that's why I decided to leave the server, and because of that, I was kicked from the server. When I was kicked from the server, I was working on that God of War video. When I got kicked from the server, because Discord doesn't notify you when you get kicked from a server, and it really should. It should give you a notification. So when I looked at I have 2 phones, right? I'm obviously recording on one of them, and I've got my other one right here. This is the one I'm, like, active on, like, Discord on right now. As you can clearly see, I was part of 3 servers. Now I'm only part of 2, because, again, I was kicked. I'm pretty sure I was also banned from the server. Don't understand why, but it is what it is. And also, the people I did interact with, I can't interact with because either I wasn't friends with them and can only talk to them because I was in I shared the server with them, or I was friends with them, but they got mad and, you know, unfriended me and blocked me. Which, since I wasn't part of the server anymore, I couldn't interact with them either. Which is why I'm making this video in the first place. It's to hopefully reach out to those people and hope they understand that it wasn't any malicious intent or anything. It's just, again, it's my fault, but again, supply and demand. But it's my fault, but I'm putting more work into my videos and everything, more time in them, meaning I have less time to interact on, like, Discord servers, private messages, Twitter even, or whatever. Because, you know, I'm doing stuff for my channel. Like, I'm making videos or working on them. And it's... like, even when I'm not working on a video, I'm still working on a video. It's really exhausting, and it's reasons like that I'm, of course, still up past 3 in the morning. and I'm just really tired. Like, I keep saying I need an editor, and obviously I do because, yeah. Like, again, I'm working on these videos and everything by myself. I'm recording everything, uploading everything, editing everything. Everything is being done on my own, on a mobile, on a phone, most of the time. So, of course, it's even harder to do things because, it's a phone, it's slower. I don't get as many resources to work with, so I kind of have to work with what I got, which makes it take even longer to do. But yeah, I'm not mad at anybody. Like, I'm not mad. No, I'm not. But you can understand that you should at least let people explain when they say they would leave like a server or something. You should at least let people explain before, you remove them, kick them, block them, whatever. And as far as my knowledge goes, the two of the people I interacted most in this server haven't blocked me, as far as my knowledge goes. But if any of them are, if any of them are watching this video, and they might, please just talk to me. I can explain further if you want me to, but I just want you to understand that I didn't mean anything malicious. Like, I hardly get time to myself because I'm working on stuff constantly. So it's like, yeah, like I've even stopped collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards for right now because I've been, working on videos and everything. So I can't even do things I enjoy because, I'm working on videos. Again, I do enjoy making videos. Don't get me wrong, I do. But it does get tiring. Trust me, it does get tiring. I'm not alone in this. It does get tiring, so I can hardly do things I enjoy because, I'm doing something else. So again, my choice. I do enjoy making videos, but I need an editor, to put less work on me. That way I have more time to myself. Ugh. I'm tired, dude. Like, I legit am tired. Like, I can't really. Ugh. You can probably see it in my face, but you probably can't. But I'm tired. But yeah, if any of the people on this server are watching this video, please reach out to me. I can explain further if you want me to. If you give me a chance to, I will explain further. But you don't have to. It's your choice. I'm not gonna pressure you to do something you don't want to do. But you should at least have the consideration to, even at least think about it. Like, come on. We're all human beings. It's only fair, really. But, again, I'm not mad at anybody. I'm also not going to mention any names, but if you're part of the server I got kicked from, and you want a further explanation, I will explain it to you. But you also have to be willing to, listen as well. So, yeah. Just thought I'd put this out there. I'm tired. It's almost 3:30 in the morning. I need a rest. I'm tired. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm a little upset that I got kicked from a server I did enjoy being in, talking to people I enjoyed talking to that were actually really cool. Of course, some of them weren't, but not everybody's gonna be a good person. I just really need to, like, I need a vacation from YouTube, or at least an editor, which unfortunately I can't afford because, I would have to pay the editor and I can't really do that, so I'm kind of, yeah. It sucks. But, yeah, again, I hope you understand. If you haven't, go watch the previous video I uploaded, which is, of course, the third final part of this Speeding Through God of War 1 mini-series. Again, it's over 2 hours long, but worth a watch. Because I had fun playing the game. I did. It took me like 12 hours to like work on the video, though, so yeah, exhausting, but I did enjoy it. But yeah, I hope you understand. See you in the next video, which I'm hoping is Pokemon Crystal video, and hopefully it doesn't take as long to work on. But see you then. Man, I'm tired.